Surah 32 is an important one to say in the Fajr prayer, the dawn prayer of Friday. Surat Sajdah, the prostration. In the name of Allah, the merciful, the compassionate. Alif Lam Mim, the revelation of the book, there is no doubt about it, is from the Lord of mankind. Or do they say he has invented it? Nay, but it's the truth from thy Lord, that thou mayest warn a people to whom no warner has come before thee, that maybe they will submit to guidance. Allah is he who created the heavens and the earth, and what is between them both in 6 days, then took his seat upon the throne, and situated over the throne. Ye have no patron apart from him, and no intercessors. Will ye not then be reminded? He arranges the matter from the heaven to the earth, and then will mount up to him on a day the measure of which is 1,000 years of those ye reckon, that is he who knows the unseen and the seen, the sublime, the compassionate, who made everything that he created very good, and commenced the creation of man with clay. Then he appointed that his posterity should issue from an extract from contemptible water. Then he fashioned him and breathed into him of his spirit. Also he made for you hearing and seeing in hearts. How little thankful are ye? How little thankful ye are. But they say, is it that when we have laid hidden in the earth, we are going to be in a new creation? Nay, but they are those who disbelieve in the meeting with their Lord. Say the angel of death will cause you to die. He who has been put in charge of you, then to your Lord will ye be redeemed. Could thou but see, when the sinners hang their heads in the presence of their Lord and say, O our Lord, we have seen, and we have heard, so send us back, and we shall act righteously. We are indeed convinced. Had we willed, we could have given every soul its guidance. But the saying from me is true. I shall assuredly fill Gehenna, hellfire, with jinn and men together. So taste ye the punishment, because ye were forgetful of the meeting. On this day of yours we are forgetful of you. So taste ye eternal punishment, because of what ye have been doing. Only those who believe in our signs, who when mention is made of them fall down, doing obeisance, and give glory with praise of their Lord, and they do not show arrogance. إنما يؤمن بآياتنا الذين إذا ذكروا بها خروا سجدا وسبحوا بحمد ربهم وهم لا يستكبرون. As their sides are withdrawn from their couches, they invoke their Lord in fear and in desire, and from the provision we have made for them they give in charity. No soul knows what coolness for the eyes has been reserved for them as a reward for what they have been doing. Shall then he who has been a believer be as he who has acted wickedly? They shall not be alike. As for those who have believed and done righteous works, for them are gardens of resort as an abode, because of what they have been doing. But as for those who have acted wickedly, Their resort will be the fire. As often as they attempt to get out of it, they will be sent back into it. To them it will be said, taste ye the punishment of the fire, which ye were counting as false. And indeed we shall make them taste the nearer punishment before the greater punishment, that perchance they may return. And who does greater wrong than the one to whom are mentioned the signs of his Lord? Then he turns from them. We indeed are going to take vengeance on the sinners. Now we gave Moses the book, and be not thou in doubt about the meeting with him. And we appointed it as a guidance for the children of Israel. And we appointed from among them leaders, who should guide by our command, when they had themselves endured patiently, and were convinced of our signs. Truly thy Lord is he who will make distinct among them on the day of resurrection with regard to that on which they have been differing. Is it no guidance to them to remember how many generations before them we have destroyed, in whose dwelling places they walk? Truly in that are signs. Will they then not hearken? Have they not seen how we drive the water to the parched earth, so that thereby we bring forth vegetation, from which their cattle eat, as also they themselves? Will they then not observe? Yet they say, when will this opening up take place? If ye are those who speak the truth, say on the day of the opening up, their faith will not avail those who have disbelieved, nor will they be respited. So turn thou from them, and wait in expectancy. They indeed are waiting expectantly. And let it be reminded that it is a mistranslation to say that nowhere in the Quran does it say that God forgets, that God doesn't guide. It's that people don't accept the guiding, so they're not guided by God. You look at Surah 112 and interpret what it says about God. It's not saying that a throne supports God or any such thing. But, verse 15 was one of those prostration verses. And this is a chapter that is sort of paired with Surah 36, and in the way it sounds and such things. We definitely have that. And it turns out, whether you're getting up for the dawn prayer, or you're deciding when you get up in the middle of the night to pray a little bit, these are helpful things. They help your psychology. They help you physically. And when it comes to behaviors, I have seen it help people. In ways that it's like, sometimes it's the basic prayers, sometimes it's the, the extra prayers, something that helps people keep from vice, that helps people to be satisfied in life. And isn't that what we're doing? But if I didn't mention prostration and the knees and the feet, of course, facing Mecca.